Hey guys, how's it going? Tess back again with episode number 31 of the Pack Only Road to Glory. Now, in the last one, we continued our not 100% start, but our undefeated start, shall we say, as we pushed on towards 10 points and looking for those 12 for Division 1 safety for the third consecutive season. So we're going to continue that form, hopefully, in this one, looking to ensure safety in Division 1 at the very, very least, and hopefully push on towards potentially our first title of the campaign, our first Division 1 title at least. And we come up against a decent side in this first episode, or this first game of the episode rather. Di Maria, David Silva, Mario Balotelli, Iniesta, a lot of very, very good players in there. But this game, honestly, was the most boring pile of shit I've ever played in my entire life. Neither of us could get past the other one's defence. I just held onto the ball for such a long time during the first half, and it took a moment of pure quality from Andre Voronin to actually make the breakthrough in the 70th minute. Manages to skip away from a couple of tackles. He started diving in, which he hadn't previously done, clearly just getting a little bit frustrated with the way I was holding on to the ball. And we were actually able to take the 1-0 win, which is just, genuinely, there's nothing worth seeing in that game. I had 62% possession. It was just me keeping the ball, occasionally having a pot shot. He had the same amount of shots as me, but they were all from distance. It was just the worst game to play. I was just fuming that there was actually nothing to show you from that game, because obviously to ensure our Division 1 safety would have been nice to do it with a decent game, but we just kind of scrapped our way over the line, and we are now, of course, safe in Division 1. So 5 games left, 8 points needed to get our first Division 1 title, but we do have enough coins to buy a pack. So we're going to dive in, buy a £7.5 pack. Obviously we can now afford to start buying the premium packs on the regs rather than continuing to buy the £5 ones, just to see if we can get that extra bit of class. And in this one we do pull Erin Derdiok. We don't pull a rare player, unfortunately, but we do get 4 players, all of which I am actually going to keep, even if Stephen Taylor and the Board Torres, as he has been dubbed, are actually only players that I'm going to use in the club for backup. But we do get fortunate in this one, actually. We pull a player 4-1-2-1-2 card, which will go for about 3 or 4 grand, and a player 3-5-2 card, which will go for a bit as well, which was extremely pleasing, actually, because we would, if it weren't for those, we would have completely drained our coin stack. So thankfully, we hopefully aren't too far away from another gold pack. But we're going to come into the second game of the episode, and it's against a really, really poor side. A lot of players out of positions. 2 CDMs and a CAM in midfield in the 3 centre mid spots. He's got Mario Gomez wide right in a right wing spot, and Jerome Boateng at right back rather than centre back, and a goalkeeper that I really didn't know too much about. So I was hoping that I was going to be able to dominate this guy, and to be fair, I did. Even though you can see him pulling away here, racing away on the counter-attack to put himself 1-0 up with Robert Lewandowski. Good finish, but really wasn't going to cause us any problems at all going forward. Pushing on just a few minutes later, Manu Del Morel is going to get the turn. Playing Jason Park, I walked around his entire defence every single time. And Chu Young Park has the pace to get away from the defender. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper makes a good save, but Gary Medel is on hand to slot it back into the bottom of the net. And that puts us back on level terms at 1-1, and then Susayeta is going to slot in Park. Keeper's going to come pump fake, and then made my mind up really to square the ball to Manu Del Morel. But so it's 2-1 up in the 32nd minute, and it was just an absolutely comfortable game. After the last one was horrible to watch and horrible to play in, and neither of us could score, this one was fun to play in, complete domination, and this time we got the goals to show for it. Went 3-0 up there through Manu Del Morel again. Having an absolutely fantastic couple of games for us after coming in from a pack, and another worldy ball there from Agostini, the left back, and another tidy slotted finish underneath the goalkeeper. I've been using that finish quite a lot. When the goalkeeper runs out, if you just gently, quickly tap the shot button, your player will just cushion it underneath the goalkeeper. It's really, really effective tactic. And here we didn't have to have a shot at all because he just brought his goalkeeper out. I slide tackled in. Manu Del Morel gets his hat trick. Was it his hat trick? I think it's his hat trick. And that put us 5-1 up. And then it kind of froze on me, and I thought, oh, fantastic. That saves me the last 10 minutes of the game. He's quit on me, and we're actually going to put another 3 points on the board and be up to 16. But then it comes up with this, and it's going to say that I've actually lost connection to the EA servers, and what actually happened was that my internet decided to turn itself off. So we actually get a DNF for that. Our DNF modifier goes down, so we'll get less coins per game, and we don't get any points from it. So we now need 8 points from 4 games rather than 8 points from 5 games to win the Division 1 title. So I am well, at the time I was extremely livid that my internet completely cut out. But in hindsight, we still have 4 games. There are still 12 points available, and we only need 8 to win that title. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we can get what we need to win our first Division 1 title, which would be superb. It would be fantastic for the series as well. So as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please do feel free to leave the video a like. That'd be superb. Links on screen in the big window to the previous video from this series, and in the little window to a random video from earlier on in the week on this channel. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.